Ulta fans, Sir John here.
This is the romantic atmosphere look,
inspired by Disney's The Lion King. With this look, what I had in mind is I wanted something sultry, but easy enough to wear and classic enough to remember. So if you look at the eyes are soft, but they happen to have a lot of dimension. And that's because of the shadows that we created that are jet milled 3 times. And also there's a sense of punctuation in the lip. Even though it's matte, it does offer a bit of drama. What I wanted to do is create something completely timeless. It would have been just as relevant 50 years ago as it is 50 years from now.
We're going to start with brows, filling your brows wherever you see holes. We're going to do this with a pencil and a powder. That duality keeps your brows on all day. Before we go into eyeshadow, I'm using a wine-colored lip pencil as the base for my eyeshadow. This is going to create a great base for our beautiful shadows to grab onto. Now we're going to reach for the Can't Wait to Be Queen eyeshadow palette. The first color I'm using is Mufasa, which is a warm, rusty brown. I'm using my fingers and going directly onto the lid, starting with the inner corner of the eye and the outer corner of the eye. I'm leaving the center of the eye void of color. After you deliver the product with your fingers, blend the colors upward. Take a brush and soften the lines, making sure it blends upward and away, keeping the brow bone clean and void of product. After you're done with that, we're gonna go back into the Can't Wait to Be Queen eyeshadow palette, and we're gonna reach for a color called Simba and Nala. These 2 golds are beautiful and they're very prismatic. They've been jet milled 3 times to really project the light, and this is gonna go directly into the center of the ball of the eyes. After you apply the golds in the center of the eye, start to wash the 2 together. Then we're reaching for a rich brown liner and lining the bottom of the eyes. I'm using a brown instead of a black at the bottom because it's less aggressive. It doesn't weigh down the eyes. I'm taking a black waterproof pencil and tight lining the top lash line. So what this does is it makes your mascara or your lashes appear very thick and dense. Now I'm going to take a wet egg sponge and go directly into foundation, stippling on the foundation in a lightweight manner, giving yourself more coverage where you need it and less where you don't. After you're done with foundation, reach for your concealer. I'm using a big fluffy brush to brush the concealer on. It almost looks airbrushed on. And the good thing about doing your concealer this way is that it lifts and shapes the eyes. I'm using the Kingdom Sculpting Palette in the softest color we have called Cub, just to offer a sense of dimension and sculpt the cheeks. One of the last steps we're gonna do on the eyes is curling the lashes. Curling the lashes holds a curl and also allows your mascara to stay on a lot longer. I'm reaching for the Be Prepared liquid lipstick in Romantic Atmosphere. For me, with this look, this is the money shot, which happens to be a beautiful blue base red, which makes everyone's teeth look really white and brilliant. If you notice, I'm lining the top of the lip and also lining the bottom, going slightly over the center of the top and slightly over the center of the bottom to create a bee stung effect. This is just as relevant now as it was in the 1930s and 40s. I'm also taking a cotton bud that has no product and softening the edges of the lipstick. To complete the look and really elevate it, I'm using the Circle of Life highlighter. If you notice, I'm going a little bit lower on the cheekbones because of her complexion. So what this does is it creates a beautiful bronzy glow. And there you have it, the Romantic Atmosphere look. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did creating it. For more looks using the Lion King collection, visit luminesscosmetics.com/Disney. And don't forget to watch the movie, hitting theaters July 19th.